Do you know your neighbors? If something happens, is there someone that could be there to help you out? That happened to me, and I got extremely lucky. My Amazon package, which I mentioned in one of my other videos, never came. And so I contacted Amazon. I'm like, hey, I didn't get this package. Trying to figure out if I get a refund or what are they going to do about it. And they said, well, wait till such and such time, which was probably about 2 to 4 hours from the time I had got a hold of them, 4 maybe. It was a different time zone, so I didn't figure it out at the time. Well, anyways, I'm doing my thing, but I'm thinking, well, if they supposedly put it in my mailbox 2 days ago, how is it magically going to appear by this time? But whatever. So anyways, I was doing my thing, and then I hear some honking in my driveway. So my dog's getting all excited, barking, letting me know. And I kind of peek out, and it's a car I don't really recognize, but I started to get my coat on to go out. And then they started honking again. And then I noticed it's the guy that lives next to me, and it was almost to the exact time Amazon said, wait for your package to come before you get back a hold of us. Lo and behold, he had my package and dropped it off on the porch. So, which was wonderful. And so I'm new here, and I had met him before. So he's actually a really nice guy. But we got hit with that snowstorm. And the nice thing about that, well, it hadn't stormed yet when he dropped the package off. So a few days later, we get hit with it was about 12 inches of snow. My driveway's covered. My dog's out barking again, of course, letting me know. And I go out, and there he is with his, it looked like almost like a bobcat with rubber tracks and a rubber blade. And he's like, hey, I'll plow your driveway. I'm like, sure, you know, no complaints here. So he went and plowed out about 12 inches of snow in my driveway, making it to where I could leave. And I had gotten pretty nervous because I knew we were going to get a heavy snow. I didn't know how I was going to get out of my driveway if there was an emergency. That was the big thing. And, it was so, you know, I'm so grateful that he did that. And I really think the fact that my Amazon package ended up in his mailbox was the reason that he thought to come over and help me out. I appreciated it so much. But that's just a good reason why you should get to know your neighbors and help them out. If they need help, they can help you out if you need help. And I just, you know, I'd really like to do something for him because I really appreciated it. But hopefully maybe this summer when I get my garden going, I can give him some vegetables or something to kind of pay him back, because it was just a big stress off my back about worried about breaking down and not being able to get to the hospital or something, or if someone had to come here. So that's something to think about when you're getting older, is who is going to come to your rescue, and do you have numbers of people you can call, even if you have to pay for it, to clean off your driveway and so that you can get out. During the storm, you know, I tried to do the best I could to go out periodically and get the snow off my windshield instead of like waiting till the end, and then there's no way I'm going to get 12 inches off there. So I don't know how many times I went out. I went out a bunch of times just getting off what I could. And then the one video I have, I showed getting it off an easy way, if you want to look for that video. And yeah, so I want to jump on here and bring that up and mention how important it is to be connected with your neighbors, especially when you're older and retired, and have that community and connection. And always, you know, help your neighbors too when they need help. I'm sure a lot of you already do that, but I just thought I'd bring it up since I'm new to the area, and how grateful I was that this guy thought enough to come down and help me out, because it helped me out a ton. So I was actually able to get out today, and I had eaten everything that I had in that recipe I make and ran out, and I was dreading going out today, but I want to make it tomorrow, so I have some, and it's actually helping me. Sometimes I get these little spots on my skin, And when I start eating that, it clears them up. It's really weird. But I noticed that today, like, they drive me crazy. I don't know what it is. And it's almost healed. And that's, I haven't even been eating it for a week. So it doesn't cost much. And you can eat it once or twice a day. It is so good for you. It is amazing. I don't know. It's actually, the other thing, it's like I tried to add it up. It seems like it takes, I mean, where I shop, I think it only cost me $10 to make it. And you can probably get about 5 meals out of it. So $2 a meal. I mean, and that's a pretty good size bowl. So it's my first video, which is painful. I'm sorry. It was my first one. And I'm trying to get better as I go along. But just bear with me in the video and stick to the end because there's a secret ingredient that I forgot. Thankfully, I remembered it at the last minute. So check it out. And thanks for stopping by.